What is good, y'all? It's your boy DB30. Now, today we have got some exciting news. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, man. Well, I am, cause it's still it's still a shock after 16 years, man. 16 long years. They finally made a Dragon Ball Evolution. All right, I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
I was just kidding. Come on. Come on. You guys know I was just kidding, right?
Okay, but on all seriousness, 16 years, Dragon Ball Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was the last game in the Budokai Tenkaichi series. And that game was the reason why I love Dragon Ball so much. Like, that's what introduced me into Dragon Ball Z as a whole series, like the Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, all that. Like, that specific game is what made me fall in love with the series. Because I just remember my mom on the Christmas day, she just bought me this random game like Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 for Christmas on the Wii. And I was just like, and I just played it and I just fell in love with it ever since. And then when it came out when the show came out with a remaster, like Dragon Ball Z Kai, that's when I was just watching it and I just fell in love with it ever since. And look where we here at now, man, as we're talking about a game that's been gone from us for 16 years. Like, that's just my whole childhood right there, man. And what's crazy is that, like, I was just scrolling through Twitter, and then I was wondering, and then I just went to see what was just trending, because, you know, I'm just curious on, like, what's trending on Twitter. And it said Budokai Tenkaichi. I'm like, why is this trending? And then I clicked on it, and then it said, boom, this game is coming out. And granted, the fact that it was trending so high, it was trending like top 3, and like the whole world was just going crazy because it's just been so long since we got a Budokai Tenkaichi game, and I didn't know we was gonna. I didn't, like, obviously they came out with this big reveal and big surprise. Like, I didn't know they would like even think about making another game. I thought they was gonna be focused on like a Xenoverse. Like, I thought they was gonna make a third one of that into the series, but hey, I'm not mad. Like, this is a dream come true for me. Like, I still can't believe that this is real. Like, this is actually real, that they are literally making a game. And like, as for right now, this is like my most anticipated. I can't even speak right now. This is my most anticipated game right now. Like, anticipated. That's the word. I couldn't fucking say it as I'm like talking long and stuff like that. But yes, like, this is my most hyped game. So I don't. They didn't get a release date or anything. Like, I don't even know what console I'm playing on, like, to get it. But still, I just can't wait to play this game, because this is like my whole childhood right here, man. Like, literally. But yeah, so when it comes to this game, I have high expectations. The main thing I highly expect is a gigantic roster. That's what Budokai Tenkaichi 3 was known for, was a gigantic roster. You had the Dragon Ball characters, you had all the Dragon Ball Z characters, you had all the Dragon Ball GT characters, and then with the new one coming out, because they showed in the teaser trailer, they showed like Goku Super Saiyan Blue, and they gonna have Dragon Ball Super characters. I better see all 4 of those like into one thing, bro. Like, you know how crazy that would be? The amount of like people in there. That's like literally over 1,000 characters in the game. Granted, that might take some long to like develop it, because you gotta get all the animations, the different powers, all this and that. But hey, I really don't care. Like, really, I want the game developers to like take their time. I don't even want, if it say this is coming out like 2025, like, I don't care. Like, take your time. I don't want no rush. I don't want I don't want to have it on a set date and then y'all just keep delaying it. Like, I don't want that either. But like, just have a far specific perfect date for how long this game is gonna take, please. Another high expectation of mine is something else. I just lost it and I can't even get my train of thought. But yeah, it's the roster change. Oh, it just clicked in me. So when it comes to like the voice acting and all the like that, like I hope that they get like the people who was in the show that carry on to them to do the voice acting there, because it just holds a special place in your heart to hear the people that talk through there. Now, granted, I know that the Freezer voice actor passed away, but I feel like y'all could just transfer his lines and Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and just transfer them over there, and that would just be that would be easy. You can even take the his lines from the show and put that in there for the super like story arcs and all that. Speaking of, that's just another thing that came to mind. Story arcs. Okay, I want to make sure that we get the four things, like just like with the rosters. I want Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super. I want that to be in arcs. Like, I want all those split into arcs as a story mode, and to make sure, and to add on what if stories, even from like Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball GT, and Dragon Ball Super. Right? I want all that. That's another high expectation of mine. And that's really what made me click. Gameplay. When it comes to gameplay, I don't even care if y'all copy and paste what y'all like you could literally copy and paste on what y'all did on Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3 and put it into the new one, and just like update the models and the characters and the new models for super characters. That would be okay with me. I don't care. But I just don't want it to be like a downgrade from what it was from 16 years ago. Like, that's all I want. When it comes to the mechanics, when you do the beam struggle, I can't wait to do the beam struggle to mess up this controller. Beam struggles, the combat, even like the charging system, like when you're charging up your character, and yeah, that's pretty much it in terms of the gameplay. Like, again, y'all can just copy and paste the same mechanics and update the models and just add in the super models. That's literally like all I want. And it's crazy that this game was announced when like all the other fighting games was announced. Like, you had Mortal Kombat, you had Tekken, you had Street Fighter, and then all of a sudden Dragon Ball just come in like this new dog, like, man, we know who the real fighting game is. And it's just like, man, like this really finna be some comp. Like, this is the year for fighting games. Like, I just can't wait to like play it. Like, I literally, like, I'm gonna be thinking about this all year. Like, it's just crazy. It's crazy to think like this is a real thing happening. Like, this is not a drill, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually happening. Anyways, I just wanted to say that, get a few things off my chest about the game that's coming out. I'm so excited, as y'all can tell, because I'm like really, really ready for this game. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoy. Don't forget to like, share, and if you're new, please subscribe. As always, have a great day. I'm out. Peace.